Hello everyone, I am Professor Vikas Bhote from Department of Information Technology, St. Vincent Pallotti College of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur, Maharashtra. Today, I will be giving demonstration on noise removal tool Audacity. Once you have the Audacity installed and open, you should be seeing the screen that looks like this. Let's first get familiar with the tools available at the top. Usually, on the top, there is a player control. Record, stop, play, pause, skip to start, and skip to end. In the next set, you will see the iron bar, which is more or less a cursor or sometimes called playhead. During recording and playback, keep an eye on these meters. One is for input with the microphone and other is for playback with the speaker. You can see the bar is up to 0.0 decibel. Do not cross that bar. 0.0 decibel is the top limit for digital audio. Keep your bar to left of that. For better view, you can stretch out the level bar. Now let's enter into our personal setting. The slider in the playback for the microphone should be set in the middle to begin. You can adjust them during mic check for actual recording. Please remember to do check this mic before beginning the recording. Underneath the slider on this configuration, you will find some drop-down menus. First, MME, that is Multimedia Extensions, which is default and offers a compatibility with most of the computers. Second, Windows Direct Sound is newer and potentially offers less latency in time when you speak and when you are recording. If you are unsure which one to select, direct test and select which one sounds good. If you can hear difference, then you have your answer. Next, select how you want to listen to your playback, your speakers in other words. It is recommended that you use headphones for monitoring playback. Then, in the microphone drop-down menu, you should see your mic. If you have plugged in and turned on, if you don't see the mic you want to use, close the Audacity and make sure your mic is plugged in, and then relaunch the Audacity. The transition toolbar let you replay a selection with a slower or faster speed to listen for something particularly. Leave it at default at 1. Lastly, on this row, you select you want to record in mono or stereo, and you want to use stereo, of course. On the bottom left window, the very important setting, project rate in Hertz. The default should be 44100 Hz. If it is not, go to Edit Preferences, select Quality in the left, and then set default sample rate to 44100 Hz and the default sample format to 16-bit. Okay, we should be ready to record. Remember, being ready to record, you have conducted a microphone check. Your input levels are not too high, not too low. Your microphone is positioned correctly. Okay, with our settings in place, we should now be ready to record. Purpose of Audacity noise removal tool I have recorded few seconds clip having noise at the background. Let's listen to that clip. Good morning students. Today we will see about the concept of mobile computing. So what do you mean by mobile computing? Mobile computing can be defined as a computing environment over physical mobility. The term mobile itself is giving you the idea about the mobility of a particular device from one location to another location. And the computing environment means at the time of mobility, you can get the information, you can manipulate the information, and you can transfer the information. The user should be able to access the data, information, or other logical objects from any device in any network while on the move. And it should allow a user to perform a task from anywhere using a computing device in the public, corporate, and personal information spaces. You have come across the video having noise at the background. We can reduce the level of noise by using free tool called Audacity. But before that, you need to separate your audio clip from video clip. To do the same, you can use video editor tool OpenShot. So, open OpenShot window. Go to import file icon, that is plus. Click on that. Select the file that you want to separate audio and video. It will come into the project file window. Then drag it on timeline. Right click on that particular file in timeline and click on separate audio. You will find two options. You need to click on single clip. You will find your audio clip has been separated on track 1. Now, delete the video file and save the audio file by clicking on the red button. I have already done this, so I will take that particular file. Now, go to Audacity window, click on File, then click on Import. Go to the location where your audio file is. Import it and then follow the steps as select the portion of clip for noise profile. Then click on Effect. Go to Noise Reduction. Click on that window. A particular window will pop up. Click on Get Noise Profile. Then select whole clip. You can do it by two ways. Either use Ctrl A or use slider to select whole clip. Then again go to Effect, click on Noise Reduction, find out the settings as per your requirement. I will suggest to keep the default settings as it is. Then click on Review button. If it is OK according to you, click OK. Now go to Effect again. Click on Normalization. Find out the value is minus 2.0 decibel or not. If it is not, make it. What normalization means? Normalization means applying constant amount of gain in order to bring peaks up to a target level. Click on Preview. and then click on OK. Now normalization has been done. We will do compression now. For the same, you need to go to again Effect, click on the compression window will pop up. You keep the default setting as it is and click on preview button and then OK. Compression actually reduces loud sounds and increases soft sounds for an overall smoother sounds. Okay, now you can listen the clip once again and see whether noise has been reduced or not. To save the audio file, click on File, then Export and select Export as WAV. And then by using OpenShot, you have to merge this audio file with the video file. After removing the noise, you have to merge that audio file with the video file. So for that, you need to take the help of OpenShot Video Editor. So first of all, select the file from the location where you have stored. Click on Open. It will come in project file. Then select the noise removal audio file from the location where you have stored. Then drag the audio video file again on timeline. Right click on the audio video file. Then separate. We have to do the same process to remove the noise associated audio file from the video. Remove it and then drag this noise reduce file into track 4 and then click on this red button to export this video to the particular location. After clicking it, this type of window will pop up. Then you need to give the file name and the particular folder path and then click on the export video. It will start and it is going to store your file at the particular path. I have already done, that's why I am not doing it again.